Hey, welcome back. So let's get right into that cutscene. I think it's pretty long.
It's me. Ellie. Are you okay?
Christ. Is that your blood?
She's hiding out in this aquarium. Okay. Come on. Let's get you cleaned up. Arms up. I made her talk. It's okay. I don't want to lose you. Good.
Ooh, I forgot. We had another flashback. Where am I? What? I recognize this place. So yeah, I did want to mention real quick about that last cutscene before we get into the next one. So a lot of stuff is going to be happening really quick. I think the most important thing to note is that Ellie is obviously rattled by what she just did. And I don't think we've ever seen Joel rattled. So that's important to see. Like, okay, for whatever reason, Ellie is starting to feel a little bit...
There's gotta be something.
I don't know if she's really doubting her purpose, but she's just like, it's too much. Joel never really felt that way. So we're seeing a difference between Joel... Another difference, like the ones I've mentioned. Before. Between Joel and Ellie. She's starting to do the stuff that Joel did. And she's starting to... She's just handling it different than Joel did. I think that's the most important thing to note. There was a line where Ellie said to Dina, "I don't want to lose you," which seemed important, but I'm not sure the relevance of that. So.
What is this?
Other than the obvious, which is just like, well, she doesn't want to lose her. The growth has clearly mutated. This is big. I don't know. I really like that we go back to this hospital. It's cool. I've always liked this thing where you go back to learn something new. This is where it all started. This hospital and this hospital room is very important to everything. It is a little bit cheating because in the first game this room is obvious because it's the climax of the whole game. This room is obviously important because it's the climax. And now it's just like kind of nostalgia cheating because you like the first game, so you must like this hospital room. But we do come back here. Okay, so this must have been after Joel killed everybody. So they're saying like they're disbanding. I don't know who Scott is. Don't remember. I should know, but I don't. Maybe I'm not supposed to know. Maybe it's just one of the doctors. Remember this room? I remember it. I played the first game 20 times. Remember the doctor? He was so scared. And we shot him. We had to. We had no choice. Something important's in this bag.
Most people have left already. I don't know which group I'm gonna join. I was one of the ones that wanted to go after the smuggler and the girl. They said, even if we found her or by some miracle found someone else that's immune, it'd make no difference. Because the only person who could develop a vaccine is dead. Or by some miracle found someone else that's immune, it'd make no difference. Found someone else that's immune, it'd make no difference. Because the only person...
Ellie! Come here. What the hell are you thinking? Running off in the middle of the night like that. You talk to me. You don't just leave me a goddamn note.
Tell me. What happened here? If you lie to me one more time, I'm gone. You will never see me again. But if you tell me the truth, I'll go back to Jackson. No matter what it is. Joel.
Making a vaccine would have killed you. So I stopped them.
Oh my God. Don't you fucking touch me! I'll go back. But we're done.
Okay. Yeah. Obviously, that last scene was pretty powerful, emotional. I don't want to ruin it by trying to over-explain it. I mean, it's pretty obvious, so...
Dina? Jesse? The war, the merrier. Hey, look, Joel. It's your
I mean, they did that scene as good as they could have. It's still the problem that I had, which is that they made the lie a part of this game, like they made it a part of the last game. It's just, that was a really big point in this game, and it had to do with something that happened in the first game. So I felt a little bit cheated when I first saw that. But yeah, I mean, you had to address that lie, right? And it was cool that it was shot the same way that the end of the first game was shot, which is just like a close-up on Ellie and her asking Joel, "Tell me the truth again," she says, like the same thing. And this time Joel does, and it's just really well acted and directed, and it's just a really good scene. You can feel how hard it is for Joel to admit what he did. And he's still trying to justify it, like, you would have died. I had to stop
Dina?
them.
Jesse?
Oh god, okay, no spoilers, but I think something is about to happen. Maybe? I don't know.
Who are those two?
Let's practice our guitar now. I think you could just fiddle with it, so. I still have 5 minutes left. There's still a popcorn bucket there. I think there's a cutscene coming up, so pay attention. No, there's not. Okay, I was thinking of something else. Never mind.
rough night. Barely could get her to keep water down.
You should have woken me up.
Is she pregnant?
Yeah?
I get why you came out here. But we gotta take her back. She needs real care and she's not gonna get that.
Yeah, I know. But I can't just leave Tommy. He's out here because of me. Maybe you could take her back.
She's not gonna leave without you.
Yeah.
Screw it. Let's get to home. This aquarium that girl told you about. Tommy hasn't found Abby yet. We'll post up there until he does.
And you're good with leaving Dina by herself?
Her orders.
Okay. Let's go tell her we're leaving then.
I'll just meet you up front.
Yeah. Hi. Hey, babe. I need you to lock the door for us. Okay.
Let's do it. Your map showed the aquarium along the shore. Should be down this way.
Okay. Lots of good cutscenes today. Whenever when I'm thinking about playing this game back, I do kind of cut out certain sections. So I thought a bunch of this stuff was about to happen altogether, but there's another part of the game where we go to the aquarium, and then there's more cutscenes. So that's kind of what I was thinking about before, but we might get to it today. I don't know. I don't know why I keep trying to predict what's gonna happen. just keep playing and see what happens. Anything about those cutscenes? Yeah, I mean, that is, I don't know. This game isn't very traditional in a story structure way, but that last scene that we saw with Joel and Ellie was kind of like an atoning with the father point where she was, I mean, yeah, it was. If this game has an atoning with the father point, that was it. She's talking to her father, and she is atoning with the fact that he did this stuff for her. What does that mean for her now? It's a lot to put on somebody. Like, you have this vaccine, or you have this thing in your head that could have cured the world, and I decided you're more important than that, more important than saving the world. That's kind of an insane thing to put on somebody. Like, what am I supposed to do with my life now? How am I supposed to live if my death was more valuable than my life could ever be? So how am I supposed to live now? I think that's why she's angry, obviously. And Joel had no right to make that decision for her. I'm sure Joel and Ellie have more flashback talks coming up, and they probably say stuff like that, but that's the obvious thing that she's mad about. I think that's what they're trying to say. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if I have anything else to say. But yeah, this game's good, right? I'm liking it. I keep coming back to that one major thing, which is that it's relying a little bit too much on stuff that happened in the first game. I wish, in a perfect world, this game would be a little bit more new. It'd be more new stuff. Because that last flashback cutscene that we saw was like a major plot point, and all it had to do was just Joel telling Ellie the truth, which he could have just done in the first game. So the fact that it's like a big point in this game means like we're kind of just retreading over stuff, but it was necessary, and they do new stuff later on, so it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. So, thanks for watching if you're watching, and see you tomorrow. Bye.